When I was a child, I didn't want to be a chef. I want to be a lot of stuff. As all of us, I changed the idea a million times. Today I want to share with you how much our life experiences can influence our professional career and how a right approach or learning process can be useful to have a successful future. First of all, let me speak a little bit about me. This is me. Uh, I think I'm 3 or 4 years old, but this picture explains a lot about myself. It was, I think, 7 in the morning. This is my kitchen in Naples. And my father prepared for me the leftover spaghetti from the day before that I want to eat as breakfast. Yes, I was always hungry, constantly. My brothers always joke about me. You are eating like crazy. Always, I was always eating, and food make me happy. And this is the most important thing that I want to share with you. This thing that I was eating, that was the day before food, just reheated, so nothing special, was making me happy. My father was preparing for me, was showing the love for myself. It was fantastic. Another important part is the family. All of us, when we are making food or we are thinking food, we're thinking about our food. Mother, father, grandma food. I am the third one of 3 brothers. I am the small one. My father and my mother are still treating me like the small one. I don't know what I have to do more to show that I'm not anymore. Anyway, I am the small one there. My mother take this picture in the 84 or 83. She was stuck in the 70s Beatles style, as you can see from my brother's hair. We was in United States. Yes, because when I was child, my father was working for National Health Institute in the United States in Maryland. And until I was like 3 years old, we was living in the United States. My brother, that is 11 years older than me, and the second one, 8 years older than me, was learning English, was living in adult culture, was learning other food, was just eating at home, and I don't remember absolutely nothing about that experience. And I live this part of my life of a very big opportunity that I lost. Especially these 2 guys, that now I love very much, was very bastard. They would speak each other always in English because I didn't understand. Now I speak Turkish, they don't understand nothing. This is my revenge. Anyway. And this is my whole family now. Me, my wife, my baby, my brothers. We are an happy family. And this is very important for the future of everybody. There is a part that show how much importance I gave to the food. When I was 4 years old, my father, that is a genetic engineer and a teacher at the University of Naples, was working in Brussels. And we was going in a fast food. And my big brother, Alberto, that now is a marketing director for an important pharmaceutical company, told me, you know, the worker can eat for free the food. First dream work, I will work in a fast food. Done. Perfect. Now, this show a little bit about me. I like to tell this because everybody should know what they like, what makes us happy. The second work that I want to do was the tool guy on the highway. Take the money and you are going on Ebeş or on the Köprü on Istanbul. Just because I was thinking that the guy was taking the money for himself. So I didn't want to push too much to learn something. I want to have an easy life. I want to have money without too much effort. But I was an happy guy. Clear. After that, I started to play tennis. And at tennis time, I want to be like Pete Sampras. That time, Pete Sampras was the hero, Boris Becker, David Chang. I even play at, let's tell, semi-professional level when I was young. I played 5 tournaments. I won just 1 match because the other opponent did a show off. So clearly, I wasn't a great tennis player. This guy will come a little bit later. When I was 13 years old, for the first time, I tell to my family, I want to be a chef. Because I was happy eating and I was happy cooking. About my family that I need to show again, you have to know something. My father is from the north, my mother is from Rome. I born in Naples. In a way, we are a full gastronomical family. My father cook at home. He's a very talented chef, even if he's a professor at university. My mother is a lovely mother, cook very well. My brother are both very connected to gastronomy business because they love eating and this lifestyle. But when I was teenager, I was complaining with my family because I didn't eat frozen food like all the others. I feel always different. And I don't think that is something just for me. I think that all of us constantly think ourselves different from the other. They don't understand me. I am the only one. How can I make me happy? So there's nothing strange with that. At that time, my mother said to me, no way. You cannot study chef. Your father is a genetic engineer. Your big brother has a postdoc in pharmaceutical chemistry in Cambridge. My second brother was studying medicine in Naples. You cannot be a cook. Forget it. So now you can think that they are really bad. They cut my dream. Not instead. They helped me a lot. They convinced me to study scientific high school. And with that culture, I grew up so much. And I created the ground to be a better professionist and even a better person, I guess. Why I'm telling this? Because we have to trust our loved one. Okay? Already the life is so tough. And we need always to trust what they tell us. So I made my high school, I graduated with top marks. I was a very good student, a little bit nerd. I didn't study too much, but I was a good student. And then, in a while, I forget to be a cook. I was good in mathematics, I'm still very good with number. So you remember I told you I want to be the tall guy just to take the money that was lazy. So I was doing something easy for me, that was number. So I start telecommunication engineering. I studied university, but I was upset. I start to be sad. I start to be not a good student. I start to fail some exam. I take 30, 40 kilo that is still here to remember me that time. I start to be depressed. I start to be panic attack. I need psychotherapy and support from hospital. And at that time, again, I trust my loved one. My brother at that time was full inside gastronomy business as an hobby, and he know a lot of chef, and he introduced me this person. This person maybe is not anybody for you, but in Italy is a very important chef. His name is Igles Corelli. Igles is my professional father, okay? You can see this man is completely crazy. It was the 80s. He's making surfing on induction fire in the 80s. Was the first induction fire. This picture is a strong message. The message was technology is important, fantasy is important, culture is important, okay? And state of mind, self-esteem is important. Well, I call him, he told me, Claudio, you are, of course, the classic good family boy that failed at university and think that making a chef is a good choice to save your life. So, don't bullshit me. Go and work for a while in a restaurant, and then 1 year later call me if you still want to do. Because nobody's thinking working in a restaurant is a very tough job. Like all artisanal business, you have to put your hand inside. It's physically tiring job. I worked 1 year. Then 8 June 2006, Italy became world champion in soccer, football league. The day after I called him and I say, hey, I was very positive. I had self-esteem. We was world champion in football. For Italian is very important as get for Turkish one. And I say, I'm still here. And he told me, okay, let's come in my restaurant. And I stay 8 months in his kitchen, working 16 hours a day without getting any money. Opposite, I was paying my social security to be there, but I was happy. In that moment, I didn't care. All my friends, university friend, not friend, was bullshit me, was telling me, are you an idiot? You are leaving university. What are you doing? You are going in the kitchen. They are not paying you. They are abusing you. They are using you. For me, it was absolutely no sense. I was understanding that I was building my future. This is a very important thing. How we can understand that we are building our future. I understand when I was working there and I was happy. I didn't feel at all the 16 hours in a row working. I didn't care. I was happy that I was learning. Consider the first weeks, I was just peeling potato and apple, and I was cleaning dishes during the service. But the 30 minutes that I was passing with this man was enough for me to continue to dream and to build my future. This guy create more than 40 Michelin star chef in Italy. He's one of the most important teacher. With him, some year later, this is when I already started to work, I won that pot that is gold during a competition. And this is a moment when, in a way, he showed how much he was satisfied because he made a great job. Well, after that, I had other working experience. Someone very nice, and this is clear picture. Look this picture. All these guys right now are very successful chefs around the world. Especially the one on the right, the name is Andrea Costantini, that was just a sous chef at that time, that nobody knows, not a famous, but is, for me, the best chef I never worked with, is my idol. Here we was in a restaurant of Bruno Barbieri, that is a multi-Michelin star chef, and we was working as well 16 hours a day. We was getting very bad salary, okay? No motivation. The motivation was just learning. We knew that we was building our future. And after this experience, something happened. I feel that I was ready. This is the key point in our business. Every business that we do, doesn't matter, kitchen is a business, tailoring is another, medicine is another. But there is a point in every career that we feel ourselves owner of our business. After this experience, I feel it. After that, I had even other bad experience. I was, for example, working for Gordon Ramsay. He called me in London in the 3 Michelin star restaurant. I go there for making a trial, and I didn't like it. So we always need to feel as well if the place that we are working is making us a better person. I didn't feel that over there, and I left. Even it was maybe the great opportunity of my career, working with one of the few most important chefs in the world. I need to tell just 2 more things. One is about any career. In my career, I never look for gaining a position. The only point was to working hard, and doing what I like to do. I was happy. I am happy. I'm very happy. Some days very tough. Sometimes I fight with my coworker, with my boss. I'm not agree. Doesn't matter. I come back at home satisfied because I'm making a job that for me it is easy because it's something that I always feel in myself. And the second thing, and this is a message maybe for the younger one. Now being a chef is very popular. There is a lot of universities that are open in gastronomy, and the position of the chef is changing. Before it was just somebody that was in the back. Slowly, slowly, we are going in the front. There is TV show or something like this. But this job is not made to become famous. Whoever choose this to become famous make the wrongest choice of their life. How many world famous chefs in the world? 5, 6, 10. Gordon Ramsay, Jamie Oliver, Alain Ducasse. Okay, but after this, very few one. How many soccer players there are famous? I can start now, I can finish tomorrow. How many singers are famous? I can start today and finish tomorrow. Because their job is easy? No, not at all. It's very tough to become a star in football. You have to train like hell. But they are the superstar. We are the person serve the superstar. We are working to make the people happy. And when the people are happy, I am happy as well. Can be an egoistic sentence, but I love when the people is happy because of my dishes. Food, for me, is the most fast consumption of art. And being Italian, with all the art that we have around, it's something that is natural. Thank you everybody for listening. It was a pleasure.